Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. This is how the videos on my channel are going to be recorded throughout the next 5 days. My voice always sounds deeper in Texas. I think it's the cedar. And I'm honored. I was just telling Israel. She sends her regards to the channel as we kind of venture through this vacation, but I still love to record videos. That it's nice to wake up and everything on YouTube is self-assignment. Nobody is telling you what to do or what to say. It's all in your head. And to me, that's an incredible opportunity for fun and for information. But for some people, it's intimidating. And so I was lying in bed watching Sports Center and NFL highlights from the previous day. And I thought, this has been really nice. You wake up and you see that it's mutant combat, and you see that it's hero use. And if you're me, you know that the arena usually gives you these points, but you don't want to do the arena as much on vacation because it's exhausting. I mean, I enjoy it because I know that it helps me create more content on the channel and also sometimes splurge for maybe more greater banquet crystals with units. Or obviously it takes care of gold and, for the most part, ISO issues. And that's really exciting. But it's also work. I mean, the arena is a thankless job. And so in these rare days where we have that side quest where you get 0 energy cost, yes, there are gate limits of 3 entrances per difficulty. And so you want to make sure you don't repeat the wrong path. But you can even when you're beating a boss like this, which it's so funny, this boss might have been an intimidating boss in like 2016, but in almost 2024, a boss that's not even 1,000 rated, and you've got rank 4 and 5, 6 stars, rank 2 and 3, 7 stars even. It's just kind of funny. This is almost like a time capsule of how MCOC used to be. And when MCOC came out, 0 energy opportunities were plentiful, but Kabam, I think, realized that they didn't want to give us hero use with this many free points and not use energy. This isn't making them any money. This is just helping the player. And Kabam is a for-profit company after all, and so they want to do something that makes them money, or at least gives them a chance to make the money, versus something like this. And that's why we don't see content like this but a couple times a year. And I get so excited when I see it because I am talking to you while I let the game auto fight, and I can hit the fight button to, speed up the fights and save a little time. But the bottom line is, this is how I used to love playing the game. When auto fight came in, they had originally said, we want you to be able to enjoy it in content like this. But then suddenly it was like the CEO at Kabam, the real CEO, the shareholders, if you want to talk about the board meeting, I don't even know if they're a public company, but the people who are invested in them, the people who want to see return on their investment. Well, they said we need to make more money, and they've done a great job of that. They've introduced the Black ISO store. They've introduced the unit card. They've introduced daily specials, which especially for newer players are ridiculously good value for $5. And so a lot of these micro transactions turn into macro money. You get 10,000 people paying $5 a month that they didn't think about before, and suddenly you're making a whole lot more money. Suddenly, if you introduce a Kabam online store, you may be making double what you make normally. But all in all, you lose what made this old era kind of fun. Because when I started playing this game, the company seemed more concerned with giving people a fun product to relax with. I'm not saying they didn't make it challenging, but it just wasn't as money driven. And there were very few cash offers. You'd see a couple a month, and it'd be for like a 4-star crystal, or maybe some 4-star 6 stones. And obviously you had like gold and ISO and mastery point sales. But now, I mean, you could max out that credit card just getting the different unit offers every week without even the special offers. Especially for people who are, I don't want to say brave is the right word, but the people who spend $200 on those unit offers, the Namor's Sunken Treasures or whatever it is. I've never purchased that. I'm very thankful that Kabam has not put bonus incentives on July 4th and Cyber Week to where you'd have to spend, because if you say limit 3, that's $600 extra that they had never put behind essentially a motivating paywall. But this is what I love. Just completed the last difficulty. It's not even the ISO, even though we are in an ISO deficiency. So this is the best thing Kabam has done all year. Free ISO combined with taking advantage of it, and you can do that with your 4 stars if you want, so that I've got all the mutant points, basically like 95% of these were just from the 9 paths or 3 different difficulties with 3 different tiers of entry limits. And then all my hero use points, other than a couple of arena fights that, in full disclosure, I did do when I woke up. But then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I want to just auto fight. And if you time it well enough, you have this blessed reality where you can hit up this thing, and then when it resets, in the time of recording this in 4 hours, which is, I think around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can hit up the next one. And this is what I used to love about MCFC. It was relaxing, it was easy, and with the 0 energy cost, I just didn't even think about energy. And now it's commonplace that the minimum energy for a side quest is 1 energy per tile, which again, I get if I was Kabam. I get why that's important. But at the same time, it's a new era. And when we get events like this, it's like turning back the clock. And yeah, I'm a nostalgia kind of guy. I feel a certain amount of nostalgia about things, but I also just really enjoy relaxing. And the people who are best at this game, the YouTubers who are best at this game, the content creators throughout all platforms, they want to be challenged. They want to do the toughest alliance quest, the toughest alliance war, the toughest battlegrounds. I don't. I just want to have fun and relax. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean that I can't enjoy hard content. I just don't wake up looking forward to it. It's not what makes me happy. What makes me happy is putting up big yellow numbers and relaxing. And I know to people who want the hardest competitions, they hear that and they think, well, that's pathetic. And to those people, maybe it is. But I think to a lot of people, they identify with that because a game is about entertainment and it's about relaxation. And this is just nice. It's nice to get free points. It's nice to get free units. And it's nice to have 0 stress whatsoever completing this. So I'm going to try to put this video out before this expires so the Paragon players and the Valiant players who haven't done this can be like, oh yeah, Prof gave me a reminder that I should do that. And hopefully it'll help. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is one of those things you want to do as fast as you can to get the most free units and points. And I personally appreciate Kabam for giving us this because it's rare to see it. And so when you do see it, you got to take advantage of it because it is like turning back the clock. Thank you for supporting my channel during this vacation. Have a great rest of your day.